up and goes, "Oh my god, I'll tell you whatever I need to fucking say," because she's in there for that long. Or you could have them getting fucked up in this other, and apparently,
that's fucked up.
well, there's been speculation. I saw it on some link. I can't fucking what do you call that? Reference it right now. But I was looking at it earlier, and it was on I think. Oh yeah, it was Joe Rogan retweeted it, I think. But I actually screenshotted it for this very moment. So let me read this exact thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has all come together. Just
We've all thought
how
it is.
we drew it up.
He said, "P.S. The John Hamm episode still fucks me up every time." Excuse me. When he can set the timer and make the girl trapped in her own mind for years, but it's really only been 5 minutes in real time. That is the literal definition of hell. Let's hope that never comes true. Though Woke Nate, which I don't know who that fucking is, I should probably look him up. Where I'm like, dude, but we're going to read this, so it's got to be true. But anyway, is positive they are already working on it in Area 51.
I have got an opinion about Area 51.
Oh, we can talk about that, dude. The thing you learned about, dude. Area 51 is fucking insane.
Alright, let's talk about
We can talk about the rock, like the one.
God, dude. Okay, so listen. There's this guy named Gary McKinnon. He's like.
You know more about this than I do, so definitely you do
He's
explain
from
this.
Europe, and he hacked into NASA and like the U.S. Air Force and all this crazy shit. And like he claims that he came across like a folder that was like an unfiltered folder, and like he looked at this picture, and like it came up like this was back like old, like a long time ago, and fucking so this picture would come up.
Oh yeah, it was 2002. It was
It
2002.
would keep well no, that's when he got in trouble.
Oh okay, yeah, you're right.
That's when he got caught. Yeah.
Damn.
It was before that. So like these pictures would keep loading over and over. So it started off all fuzzy and shit, and it keep going down. He said he was sitting there, and this fucking thing popped up that was like shaped like kind of almost like a football, but it was like metal, and then it had these two like almost like half golf balls. He said is what he called them on each side. And then like he said while he was looking at that shit, because he said he saw some other shit before that.
Dude, I'm so pissed right now. I'm pretty sure I exited out of it and it cut off. I'll kill myself. I hope not, because it says elapsed time 53 minutes, so it's like a new. Look on the page. I'm upset. Fuck. I hope not, 'cause I thought I had it open.
Yeah, it posted.
Yeah, that's sad. We'll just put part 2 on here. But anyway, I think they missed most of that, actually. How long was this video? That was 20 minutes. Wait, that's not bad. Oh, I exited out after Kanye, so yeah, that's what it was. Anyway, if anybody that wasn't listening, that sucks dick.
You exited after Kanye?
I was looking at the video, and I had YouTube open, and then fucking exit out of it. Which that wasn't that long. It's only been like probably 6 minutes.
That's
Y'all
this is
miss-
going fucking crazy.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that sucks.
and his-
But anyway,
the beginning of Area 51.
well, we should keep going anyway. But explain the Gary McKinnon. For anybody that tuned out, I thought I had 2 YouTubes open. One was the dashboard, and one was the other one. And then fucking, oh my god, I'm so pissed.
It's amateur hour here.
I know,
with Scoop.
but I will. But anyway, yeah, it fucking is. But anyway, so we were talking about what were we talking about before that led to the Area 51 bullshit. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Black Mirror episode. I'm gonna talk about that. We're talking about this Black Mirror episode that basically they were talking about. There was an episode where a guy had someone captive, and they were going to put them under for basically what they felt was 5 years, which was 5 minutes real time. And like the captive thought it was 5 years, the capturer thought it was 5 minutes, and then they'd come out and go, "I'll tell you anything," and he'd be like, "All right, you ready to go now?" And then fucking we were talking about how apparently there's speculation from some people that like the government has already started working on something like this where they can just torture you for extended amounts of time that aren't even nearly as close to real time, almost like bending space time. It's fucking nuts. But anyway, Dylan had started talking about a guy named Gary McKinnon, and we're gonna restart that now because I fucking suck.
It doesn't matter. So, guy named Gary McKinnon. He's from Europe, and I think it was probably like the mid 90s, probably like 93, 94, 95. He had hacked into like multiple databases for the U.S. Air Force and NASA, and he claims that he saw a list of non-terrestrial officers, is what it was called. So like people that were like human but not traveling outside of our.
So wait, he saw actual aliens like operating in this shit, or
non-terrestrial officers, so people like us, but like not here. Like they're people that are out. part of NASA is what he claims that they're out like traveling space,
And we don't know it?
and we don't know it. Is what he claims. And then
Holy shit!
yeah, and it was like a whole big long list, and it has to do like if you watch these whole videos, it goes along with this like I don't know what they ended up calling it. It had this weird name, but it was like the I don't know. It was pretty much like the Space Force almost is what you want to call it, like fucking Army space kind of thing almost. But and it had like a name. It was like the Space Knight, some shit, I don't know. But fucking it all went along with it, and a lot of the names mentioned these like old NASA people that would like. I mean, it was fucking crazy. This shit.
Was it like real old NASA people, or was it like like way back in the first moon landing kind of shit? Like, is it kind of like that, or was it like?
No, but like this, a lot of these things that like are, I don't know, kind of talked about relating to, I guess, life in space and shit like that, are named after like claimed, like the names he said he saw are like coincide with what like other research people have found.
But see, what fucks me up about this is like
You never know.
when people. I know you never know. What I'm wondering is like, if we're out there traveling right now, if there's scientists out there like, okay, we're gonna fucking, we know more. Like, is he saying that they're traveling at faster speeds than we think, or is he saying that they're traveling at?
Terrestrial, they are outside of our space. They are traveling. They are like traveling the galaxy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how fast are they going? Is what I'm saying.
Well, he doesn't mention any of that. He just
Okay,
lists all the
well,
list.
I was just curious. I didn't know if they had some technology that was faster than what we didn't know of
He
now.
saw that picture I was mentioning. He saw a picture in his unfiltered folder, and this is where the shit gets like, where he got caught essentially. He was looking at this picture, and it looked like almost like a blimp that was like metal, but then it had like two half-size like golf balls is what he called it, but it was like window looking almost is what he described. But it had like he said there was like no rivets though. It was like smoother than a motherfucker, like nothing on it. But he was mentioning that these ships like create more power than they use, or no, they like give out more. They exhaust more power than they actually takes to run the fucking thing.
So how's that work?
Like a fridge.
Does a fridge do that?
A fridge, like a nice fridge, will power. It can power like it's like 2 to 3 times its own unit. Like it gives off heat and shit, and it has nothing in it that like really makes heat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what he was talking about. Like it makes this energy that it's not really even designed to make, and does its own shit. So I mean, it's like making all this shit.
I see what you're saying. It's making energy while giving off energy. So he's talking about we have like almost a rocket ship that can produce its own energy.
It's making more energy than it's taking to power it.
So basically, this spaceship we have can make its own energy while it's going.
That's what he thinks. Like,
Okay. I was just clarifying that. I wasn't saying like questioning him. I was just making sure that I
he
was
didn't mention
understanding.
any specific speed. He just mentioned that it produces this much power.
Yeah, I was just curious about the speed because
Yeah, no.
I was getting at was like I get confused on that because then what is Elon Musk doing getting all these billions of dollars? Like that's what I'm curious about, and he can't even get us to Mars till 10 years from now unless he's just
Who's to believe this guy?
exactly that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just arguing. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm just kind of like speculating against what he's saying because some of that stuff is nuts. Like
Your answer.
and like the yeah, but
Yeah,
did you see where we might get a colony up there by 2028 or a base in Mars by 2028?
Yeah, I don't know. They think there's shit there. Yeah, because like based on like research that they've like done, they think like there's I don't remember how much they said the Drake equation, the Drake formula maybe.
Yeah.
It's like to figure how many other galaxies are that support life. It's like an equation and it factors in like the amount of other planets and like all this fucking crazy shit. And like based on like what it thinks, like there's no way there's not other life.
Well, yeah, because the amount of planets and outside bodies there are in our universe and not our universe, our galaxy and just solar system is like I think it's not the biggest number ever made, but
ours alone there's like 168 planets or some bullshit.
our galaxy,
Yeah.
and there's like infinite. We have not. We literally won't have enough time to discover them all the planets. Like look at them all.
Yep.
So I mean, we will, but it'll be forever, and the universe is still expanding. So by the time you catch them all, then there's more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so nuts. Like
That's a big universe. Like I try and think about like what that really means, but like everybody's like, oh, here's the definition. No, fuck you. Like try and put that in a picture in your mind. Like if you just try and like
you
it
can't.
just fucking blows my mind.
You literally can't picture how big the fucking. There's like more.
No, like I keep thinking about it. I see black and like stars, and then it just keeps going like this, and then I'm like, I just think, oh, like.
Yeah, and it
must
sucks
be
too.
crazy being in space Like now that I'm really thinking about it, it almost makes me scared. But being up there in that much darkness, and you're just like this little fucking speck, and you can see no end. But it's not like a beach or some shit. Like there's not clouds behind it. Like there's just fucking, like just fucking,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's no clouds. Yeah. Exactly. Well, I was almost sounding really dumb.
God, that makes me want to puke. Like, dude,
Like how
that's fucking crazy.
it makes you understand how small you are. Like we mean literally nothing. If our planet blew up, you know what it sound like? You know what it would sound like in the universe? That's what it would sound like. Literally, other planets would go, huh, okay.
There are planets probably doing that as we speak.
And what's fucked up is this is what I hate about people that are like, not even people, just like this is what I hate about the idea that if we find we find something like 400 light years away, that supports life, and we have not found anything that close. So let's say 1,200 years, okay, light years away. It would take us 1,200 years going at the speed of light to reach that planet. That is fast as fuck that you're flying, and you still it's a maximum speed that we know of, and it's really just the maximum speed possible. That's what we're claiming. But see, people say it's the fastest speed possible no matter what. But I don't know if it's because it's no matter what or because we just haven't discovered a speed faster. But see, the speed that's faster is when you get into wormholes and you have to fucking rip open the space time and just fucking teleport. Basically, is what that is. That's the only thing faster than light traveling through every bit of space it's going through. But fuck, now I lost my train of thought. See, you got fucking.
It just gets all crazy.
I know.
Like, it makes you think. You're like, well, how the fuck don't we have just like fleets of ships just flying around? I bet there's.
Because it costs
I could get
tons.
hundreds of people right now that'd be like, I don't care if we make it or not.
I'm pissed at what my point was of that last statement. What was I talking about? I'm so mad right now. I had a great point about that. Oh yeah. So if it was 4,000 light years away, okay? Say it was 4,000 light years away. We'll go to a different number now. Okay, 4,000 years it would take going speed of light to get there. We wouldn't survive that. Unless, actually, yeah, you would. Because you wouldn't age. Technically.
I mean, speed of light.
Yeah, time would be at absolute zero.
Yeah.
Time travels with no... Isn't that crazy? Light travels with no time. Does not age. That's pretty wild. But anyway... So when we're looking through a telescope, we're also seeing this planet from 4,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So there's no.
That's what I try and like fucking. That's what really will blow somebody's mind. That's what I'm like.
So no matter what, you're not even looking at the planet right now. That planet can not even be there. You get there 4,000 years later, fuck! It's not even there. The sun's bigger than shit, which the sun wouldn't get that big in 4,000 years.
It doesn't need to expand that much. So.
Yeah. Well, someone said Hutch said No, it's Hutch. But yeah, it's like an inch. No, it would take a while for that sun to get where it's too hot. Because especially if it was in the wintertime, we'd be okay. The other side of the fucking Earth would be like, oh shit. But I'd say if it got it by, see, I couldn't look that up actually. I'm kind of curious. But and it would take forever for the sun to really expand like that.
I mean, I don't even know how you gauge that. I just don't even speak on it because I don't fucking know.
Wait, what do you mean? Well, I know that basically the way the sun expands also is basically it absorbs like all different gases. Like it'll make hydrogen.
I get it, but I'm saying like, how do we gauge time? You know,
how did we
expand like 0.25 of a fucking inch?
See, this is where I get into not arguments with people, but I'm very different with time. I think time's a real thing, but I also don't really think it's a real thing. Time is a man-made increment of measure.
And it's like, oh my gosh, none of it makes any fucking sense. Time is the most valuable thing we fucking got.
Well, it is because.
We're gonna pay hourly.
Also, who's to claim that it's even the most? There's no claim. There's no proof. There's nothing past this.
We made money. Time is money.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's just no proof that other than this or outside this, or it really matters. Like we could really be doing this for nothing.
We could have all kinds of different uses. We could have decided that 30 minutes was an hour, and we could be having fucking crazy long days.
Technically, we couldn't because time goes off of actual things. Like every increment of time is based off something.
Go on.
So, like a year, when we're on the sun, we couldn't change the length of a year because the sun.
We could change the way we measure it.
I think you could only really change the increment of a day.
You can change anything you want.
I meant like.
I'm saying as far as like the way we categorize it and come out and say it, like it might be what it is. It might take that long for whatever the fuck to happen.
Well, we could do.
Have to say it like that.
We could
like
do this.
1 hour being whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. 60 minutes, 60 seconds. 60 seconds for a minute, 60 minutes for an hour.
Yeah, like it could have like we could have decided like
See, that could be different, but days
That's
and
what I'm
years couldn't be. Yeah, I'm just
That's
saying.
what I mean, like as far as like just being able to be like, fuck that.
Well, we could change it up and say, okay, we're gonna go our days off of fucking Neptune going around the sun. 1 year is a full rotation, but it would be your life would be 1 year. It literally would. If you it was either Neptune or Uranus, but one of them is 82 years it takes to revolve around the sun or orbit around the sun. One human lifetime. You will only see it once. Isn't that wild?
That is pretty funny.
It almost makes you sad
You
because
guys only seen that once.
as much as you don't care, you're like, really? You know what I'm saying? You're like,
Was
if
it
you live that
Joe
long.
Rogan that talked about the fucking, like if you could only if like going up to see space was like an attraction.
Yeah, he has that in the special. Yeah.
Dude, that is so fucking funny. That is so true. Like, could you imagine if that was like not something you get to see all the time?
I cry. It's one of my favorite things. I love to just sit today. With an example, today for lunch shoot, I was about to go to fucking work. I sat in my chair, opened my blind, and just sat from the window. Didn't listen to anything. Just sat in silence. Just went,
I loved it.
Dude, I can't wait till I have a fucking porch so I can do that. I hate that the 9 has no fucking anything.
Do you not have like a terrace?
We have like a 3rd floor terrace, but it's all blocked by the rest of the big, tall fucking building. So all you'd see is the sun. Like, and you wouldn't see any outdoors. You'd see buildings, an enclosed building. On some floors, like 3rd floor,
See buildings.
the 3rd floor has balconies. But I got dicked and got bumped up to the 4th floor.
Wow.
So, you know, we love it. I'm going to take somebody real quick. Forgot. But, yeah. How about the Louisville Cardinals getting fucking dicked in the ass this weekend? After we said, hey, we've been giving you enough, D. You want to give us some in return? You're probably sore. And we'll take a little more than you did just to make it fair.
I'm just, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about it because it sounds like it's not going well in any facet.
Well,
Coaching decisions, not great, but not all Bobby's fault. Quarterback can't throw where the fuck. It's ridiculous. All these like other teams have these running backs that are rush for 100 yards and all this shit. When's the last time we had a running back that run for 100 yards? We
I'm
always
trying to think.
depend on this fucking player, and it, like even before like Lamar, like we depended on a very few people, and it never got like we lose all the big games, so we got like a decent like Bobby's track record as far as regular season probably looks all right, but big games he's not doing good at all.
bowl games were like 1 and 2 with Lamar at quarterback. That's ridiculous. Like we did under 1 with him. Rushing game, we haven't had probably a 100-yard rusher consistently since besides Lamar. Sorry, but at running back. Probably since Michael Bush. I'm dead serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and we can't run the ball. Like, how the fuck are you? Got to run it a little bit to pass.
We got Michael Dyer, and then he was a bust. Like he came from Auburn, was a Heisman nomination, and he fucking did nothing. His biceps were as big as my fucking dome,
Shit.
my fucking entire
Dude, it
head.
makes me wonder if we crushed him.
You mean like we fucked up Michael Dyer? Like it was our fault? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's coaching for sure. He should be prepared. He should know what's coming. Like at Auburn, that wouldn't fly. He'd be a badass.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Bobby has just he fucked us in that next year after that Rutgers game. A guy at work and I talked about a guy in the shop talked about that today about the fucking Rutgers game, how heartbroken we were.
There's just a lot of like bad decision making going on, I think. And then as far as like the play of the players, you can't really give up on them yet. They're real young
No.
and shit. They have to. But Bobby's been around. Bobby's coached multiple teams. You know what the fuck's going on. Let's get it together. We're not. We have to play Kentucky at the end of the fucking year, and it's not looking good.
No, they're I don't hate Kentucky at all, really. Like right now, like the rivalry's cool and all. I'd love to beat them every time, but other than that, if we're not playing each other, I'm not like I hope they fucking lose. I don't give a shit.
I don't know if they lose and shit.
I'm worried about Louisville. Like Benny Snell, badass. I honestly have fun watching them. Like they are not
They got a 100 fucking yard back.
yeah. Like they have a badass back. I want one of those.
Badass back, which lets their pretty good quarterback.
They got back ass bad. But anyway,
We don't have shit. Didn't we kneel the ball for the punt at like the 6-yard line or some shit?
wait, what now?
Pretty sure somebody caught a punt or caught a kickoff, thought he was in the end zone and kneeled.
Yes. Well, also, I feel bad for. This is what happens also in a lot of these games. I think it was WKU. I think it was both WKU and Alabama game. There were 6 or 7 passes to receivers that were right in their hands. They fucking dropped them. So Juwan pass at the beginning wasn't his fault. Last game, he had with those 5 deep balls, and then dude, it frustrates me on both sides that Juwan wasn't. Did you read about the last play? What happened?
Like it was supposed to, it could have been a run.
There's more to that than that also. Like, yeah, it should have been a run. But so what happened was
Well, it didn't even go like when he threw to the wrong person too.
yeah. Well, he like it was set for. There's no like. Obviously, everybody knows this. There's no Madden like
Yeah.
recommended receiver. That's what like people think when they're like younger. But like when he says he should have thrown it to Jalen, like the play was for Jalen. They didn't like that. Like he just knew the defense they were in. So Bobby said he called an audible or called a different play because he said, "I know the defense they're in. This will be open." And he has to know that. So because he thought he prepared him enough, but apparently he didn't. That's on him. And Juwan threw it to the tight end, and the guy was reading it the whole time because Juwan was staring at the tight end the entire play. I still don't get. I'm not. I've never played football in my entire life. I don't know what type to play in front of 50,000 people, but I still don't get at the collegiate level how you're still staring down receivers. I feel like you should be better than that to know that it's always been that you shouldn't do this. Hike, watch him run his route, bam. Like because a lot of them are watching your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that should be avoided. And then like if you should be doing this. If you're wanting to go to a guy, just do this. Like just keep glancing at him. But like, and then he throws it to the tight end and it picks off. And then because Bobby said he was supposed to go to Jalen Smith, and Jalen Smith at the end of the play is like looking back like with his arms up like what the hell? Like he was like I was wide open. It was where it's supposed to go. But still, you're supposed to run the ball under 2 minutes in their territory on their own 20 with a field goal. You could get a field goal.
I heard it was like an option. It was either a run or a pass, and then he chose the pass and then still threw it to the wrong person.
Yeah, I haven't seen the whole play, so I don't know. That's possible.
I don't know. I have no idea.
But still, like, you still shouldn't run it. I mean, you shouldn't throw it.
That's what I'm saying.
You just definitely run
It
it.
shouldn't have even been an option. It should have been a fucking run up the gut.
It should be you're going to run it until the fourth down, and we're going to kick a field goal and be up 6, and they're going to score with 10 seconds left.
That's how I'd rather have happened.
I mean,
I would rather have depended on our defense than let that stupid shit happen.
yeah. I think we'll eventually part ways with Bobby. I just don't see it.
I don't know.
I don't
I see a bunch
see.
of fucking Kentucky fans run their mouth about how fast we're turning on Bobby.
I was going to tweet it about that and be like, why is everyone. I have never seen a Louisville fan, as many Louisville fans, I've seen them before, but I haven't seen as many as Kentucky fans that go, as soon as Louisville's doing bad, they're doing good. Oh man, you see us doing great? Fucking Kentucky or Louisville sucks. I never give a fuck. I'm just like, okay, Kentucky's doing bad. I just want to beat them.
Doing so well, I just was like trying to give Kentucky anything they could.
I don't care if they're 11-0. We're 0-11. I just want to beat Kentucky. Like I don't care about how they do. I just want to beat them. But the rest of their season.
If that's the last game we win this year, that's fine.
Like I fucking want to beat them bad, but like the rest of their season does not influence Louisville's rest of their season. Like when we're playing WKU, UK is not a factor. Like they're down the road and they're a rival, but if they're not playing each other, I don't give a fuck. Basketball, like if Louisville's ever like, if one year Kentucky's like fucking like 8-10 or something like that beginning of the season, and we're like fucking like 11-7, like 11-3, I'm not gonna be like, go fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna fucking be like whatever.
You're fucking soul.
Like who gives a fuck? Like I'll just sit here with my non-speaking mouth and enjoy my team being good, and you can just sit there with the team sucking, hope they get better. Good luck to you.
Most of the time, I don't even know what to make of it.
Well, I think what do you think about basketball?
See, like I didn't. Last year was so. How do I put it? Not good. That.
I can't believe we didn't make the tournament last year. Or at least getting off the bubble. On the bubble, I mean.
don't really know. What I'm thinking is that we're not looking bad, and we've got a lot of guys that are like comfortable. I'd say,
Right.
as far as playing at Louisville, but as far as just like raw talent out there, I think this year's gonna be kind of rough.
Actually, yeah, we shouldn't have been in the tournament. We had 13 losses.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I don't like any team with 13 losses getting in the tournament. I don't care who you play. Like, but also, it was like, wasn't there like a 14 or 15 loss team in there last year, Syracuse or something? Because Syracuse had a fucking stupid ass record and got in there. I can't remember who it was. They had like 15 or 16 losses, dude.
Kim Kardashian tweeted at 2:06. Said November 23rd, Black Friday, Yandi. Trust me, it's worth the wait.
They're fucks. I love Kanye, but what the fuck, dude?
Black Friday.
They want you to buy it. But you think they're going to want you to buy it like a copy in like the real stores on Black Friday and get more like record sales? Is that a possibility? See what I'm saying? People going out Black Friday. Yeah, Syracuse had 13 losses, so they actually weren't that bad. But yeah, I don't get that. That's pretty fucked up. Just to say, another 2 months. Another 2 months. I gotta wait to hear. Probably to me, it'll be me gargling Kanye's balls because I just blow him every time he fucking drops any kind of music. But To other people, they'll probably be like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Like I didn't really like Yeezus that much.
I
Yeezus was okay.
Like I said, I can pick like 3 or 4 songs on every one of his albums, but like I started listening to the whole albums by the time he was like in my radar, and I just didn't like it all.
I've always liked Kanye's music. I think the first time I watched Kanye's music was we went to the mall and went into FYE. We were riding. Chandler was the driver. He had a fucking aux and everything. I mean, he fucking bought. He had. Why did I say aux? He didn't need it. He bought the fucking My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy album. It was when he had that fucking. I think it was when he had that Camaro, whatever he had. You know what I'm talking about? The. Fuck, I mean, it wasn't a Camaro. It was a fucking. Or was it some kind of top-down car, like nice car?
What are we talking about?
Chandler. Remember that, like the tan one? He'd know. But and he bought it. We were so hyped to listen to it. I listened to it. And I was like always when I was younger, any new music, I'd be like, fuck this. What the fuck's this stupid shit? This isn't something I've heard 20 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he played it censored. Dude, it was so annoying. It was garbage at that point.
Yeah.
It was garbage. But no, but I've liked Kanye since then. I mean, I've always liked his classic music, like Stronger, Good Life.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely
Classic
think he's got
radio
good shit.
songs and
like,
shit.
I feel like people give him so much credit.
You mean like undeserved credit, like too much credit?
Yeah, like it's coming from all over the place. I bet there's people right now being like, "Did you see what he said on SNL? This guy's fucking the future. Jesus Christ, like fucking just losing it right now." Like, it almost makes me not.
You mean
like
people that are like so standing him so hard that they're like,
doesn't matter what he does.
yeah. I'm halfway there. But not too bad. Oh, my computer's almost dead. But I got my charger though. It's a big deal.
I think at some point you gotta be like, all right, dog. You keep saying you're this good and all this shit. Like, where's that?
I mean, his beats are like top-notch beats. I wouldn't put really many people's beats above his production level. Maybe lyrics. You don't think his beats are that great?
I mean, they're good, but like, I can think of people that make just beats.
Mm-hmm.
Like half those DJs I can think of could make shit just fucking
Oh,
blow
yeah.
shit out of the water.
It depends.
Like I bet if Steve Aoki started trying to make like music, it'd be weird.
I've never listened to Steve Aoki.
I don't listen to that kind of shit, but he's like a DJ, like one of those
Like the ones that like the fucking boat we saw? Yeah, like, yeah. Well, that's totally different.
not always.
Well, it's yeah, not always.
I'm saying he's not.
But when
got
I
a lot
picture
of,
that music,
rap
it's different.
Influence, like it's pretty much rap, like with his shit behind it.
Or like he'll just give people beats and they'll just rap off of it or something.
Yeah, 'cause Aoki's on a lot of people's shit. I'm pretty sure he's got songs with Cudi. I might be wrong.
Trying to think of some really good beats. Cuddy Montage had a really good beat. Reborn Hair. Ghost Town's beat was very good.
Yeah. But then like,
I thought about Killing You could have had a very better
yeah,
song, but
like fucking Lil Wayne's album.
his album, I listened to like, I hate that I haven't listened to the full thing, but I listened to like six or seven songs, and they were all pretty good. He had some slower songs. He had some songs that he was just kind of fucking spitting some shit.
There were some beats on there that I would just be like, who gives a fuck about anybody else's beats? The Hidden song on there, when it starts, the little background part, I have to show you that. It fucking gets me every time. It's fucking great.
We can later after this. I don't like the fucking. Everybody's shitting about the XXX song. I'm not really that into it. No, the one with XXX Temptation.
On Lil Wayne's album.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not really like. I feel like it's more so like he's dead, so we gotta kind of enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it's okay, but it's not something like, dude, it's fucking banging.
I just don't know how much shit he really has out there to, make new music with, so that could have played a part into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, think about some of these fucking, like, older rappers. Like, I wonder how much shit Eminem just has laying around. Did the one ever see, dude, like the Glass House album?
I haven't heard that.
Nobody has.
Oh.
It came out.
Well, I'm glad I'm like the rest of
It
you.
was like after Slaughterhouse. It was like all them dudes. They were supposed to be on it and like never happened. And I thought Slaughterhouse was fucking crazy.
Never heard Slaughterhouse either.
I
really
hadn't until like I was behind on that kind of shit. I didn't listen to like that kind of shit when I was younger. I listened to some weird shit.
I've probably heard 20 Eminem songs total.
See,
But they're all good
I don't
ones.
like aggressive bullshit all the time. So
I don't either. That's why I wasn't like the D12 shit. I'm not really into that. I'm not into like
Eminem, but I gotta be in the mood for it.
the My Name Is Slim Shady. Whatever the song Slim Shady. I'm not into that song really. That song's okay. Like there's a lot of songs of his that are like really like upbeat. Some of them are upbeat and kind of like about some real shit. Like
It was good in its time, but there's all these people like, oh, these new people are pushing boundaries, and you want shit on them for pushing new boundaries. No, but then everybody's like, hey, honey, you tried to sound new. So then what the fuck is he supposed to do? He can't sound old. He can't sound. What the fuck you? Like
I know. Yeah, they were just back and forth about it. Yeah.
Well, no, if you can't sound old, you can't sound new. What the fuck are you supposed to sound like? Eminem's doing what the fuck he wants to.
Plus sound middle.
This new age bullshit. No, like he literally talks about how back in the day, if you came out and sounded like anybody, you were straight shit, straight garbage. And I think like seriously, there's so many rappers out there that I could put in like this kind of group, like just go like this. Be like, yeah, they make the exact same kind of music.
One thing Nas, I feel like makes the same type of music he used to make. I like that a lot.
But Nas is doing his thing. Like,
Yeah, exactly. He don't give a fuck.
His music.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. Yeah, I like that a lot. Which Eminem, I just don't. I think he's not the same person he was though. Also, you know, like when he's making that crazy good like clean out my closet shit like that, stand like shit, like crazy music. Like he almost sounds like a nut. Like you're just like holy fuck. That's the good shit I like. And then he's just not that
So
same
you don't
person.
like My Name Is, but you like that shit?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I don't like hearing somebody say my name is what, my name is who, my name is freaking Slim Shady. What kind of value does that have?
That's I don't understand. So like the one where he's like sounding like a nut.
The Stand one's a really good lyrical song though about somebody that's crazy like over like he's just like somebody's overstepping their boundaries of being a fan of Eminem. I like that a lot.
That one's like
That has a little bit of a backward story to it, so I like that one.
The other ones like don't.
Clean Out My Closet is a good one. And I like that one a lot more because of the video. The video's pretty
In
dope.
that fucking the My Name Is song, he says it more upbeat, but it's still serious shit.
There's also
I know
there's
a lot of people that bash Eminem, but like I know a lot of people that don't hardly listen to Eminem. Like they're like fucking. Somebody tried to tell me like his one line won't have to do with the next. Like you just make shit that sounds like it rhymes and all this shit.
so many people do that,
we were
dude.
fucking arguing with, like posted on their NRGM, like fucking, like some like real crazy line he had in one song. It was like, huh, like you want to give me a one line and say how fucking trash it is? Like I'm pretty sure we're arguing about Earl Sweatshirt, and like he has some lines that make no fucking sense that just go with the sound of the song. Make no absolute fucking sense.
A lot of people do that.
But I don't. That's what I'm saying. And they do.
And if you're gonna get pissed off, not you, I mean like anybody. If you're gonna get pissed off about that, then why you still listen to the mumble rap? That's basically what that is. You can't understand. Young Thug is great. No one take me bad for saying anything about Young Thug. He's good for like a lot of like really big musicians though. Think he's great. I don't really either, only because I can't understand what he's fucking saying.
I don't know what he's saying. I just don't think it sounds good. Like
Yeah, I'm like, what? Like, what are you fucking trying to say to me?
I won't bash it, like, because that's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people consider Young Thug a god.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. That one, but he's like,
Do your thing.
producing wise, he's pretty good too. Producing wise,
Who?
or you can be like that high song with Elton John. That's pretty wild. Somebody finally fucking. Even Cole said he's like, finally somebody fucking did that to us in one of his songs. But him and Elton John are like really close. So Elton John's probably like, please. And that song's about getting high, so it's also pretty cool. That like Young Thug did it.
Another shit though. Some of it you wouldn't even know it.
You mean like he's making?
He's been in other songs.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Oh my god.
What, isn't there one recently that he was on that no one? What song was he in that he's like in there?
Well, someone told us about one, and then I looked up some.
Yeah, someone just told us about that Elton John feature. I think it might have been last week.
Pretty sure it's Norris.
I'm gonna figure this out, but that's gonna
I think
fucking.
it was Norris. But
He was on an Eminem song.
well, they're really close, so I figured. Eminem sent him and his husband two like dick rings.
I forgot Elton John's gay. That's so funny.
They like vibrated. I think they were gold.
What the fuck?
He said Eminem sent his cock rings on a pillow. I was like, oh my god.
He's like, this
Somebody asked him if he was homophobic, if Eminem was homophobic. That was his answer.
There's no way he's on Stand with Eminem.
He could be.
That's insane.
He plays the piano in All the Lights with Kanye.
That's what it is. He's on. That's what it was.
No, we were talking about a song where he actually said something, but they fucked with his voice. I remember.
Yeah, it was All the Lights.
Okay. That is it. At the one at the end
Holy
where he yells,
shit.
He's like, all the lights in here, baby. Yeah.
That blew my fuck. I'm listening to it in my head. And I'm like, how's that Elton John? Like, what the fuck? Like that sounds like they probably auto-tuned his voice really deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, probably they obviously fucking did it to his voice. Yeah, but But yeah. Also, I didn't tell you about that sleeve idea I had. You want to hear this, Kayla?
It's pretty fucking. Go ahead.
Well, I haven't told you yet. Well, I think I told you part of it,
No,
but
I'm
I haven't told you the other thing.
starting to talk about Elton John again.
Oh.
Go ahead.
But anyway, I was like, I haven't told you. You know. But anyway, so I was originally gonna get a sleeve. It's super nerdy. It was gonna be a bunch of dope shows that have like influenced like my life as I've watched as I've grown up. Like I'm talking about crazy shit, like shows, video games, like all kinds of them on my arm. And then this is where it gets really nerdy, but it's dope, really emotional. I'm really into Dragon Ball Z. I was gonna get a. Have you seen Dragon Ball Z? Okay. I was gonna get a me animated doing the Kamehameha on my arm, and then a dead relative behind me, like father son. That'd be fucking dope. Like they'd be behind me, like yeah. Like I feel like I'd be over there going, "Yeah, you see that arm?" Dude, that's dope though.
Dude, like when you flex.
Yeah, like, should be dancing.
Both one on each arm.
Yeah. Come on. But also the other idea I had was to have just like random like, if I didn't do that one, I would just have like random cartoons and shit and like different other shit. Yeah. And then I'd have like random like people that have died in my family that mean a lot to me put randomly in there animated with them. That'd be dope. Like you look like, oh, there's fucking, oh, that's your fucking grandma. That'd be fucking dope. But I told JB about that. But it'll be years before I get it though. Sleeves are expensive.
I plan on getting one soon.
Really? It'll hurt
Mine-
like hell.
Mine won't even go as low as hers. Like I don't think I have long arms, but like you're not really gonna be able to tell if I have it even wearing a t-shirt.
Mine will be on my entire arm. Like it will be fucking
No, yeah.
like back of my arm. Like
I need a job locked up before.
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
Scared.
yeah. It's dope.
There's a lot of places I don't give a fuck about that though. It's starting to change.
If you can cover it up, it doesn't matter either. If you're working at somewhere with long sleeves, who gives a fuck? And yeah, people like,
Fucking shoot myself in
who
the face.
cares if someone got a tattoo on their skin if it's fucking not something that's really profane?
Dude, my last
If you're
job
not
before
face to
this.
face with somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking over the phone. I can get him, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the last
Oh,
place I worked, there was a
can you
girl
see my
that had
tattoos?
like tattoos like I couldn't even believe. And like a big one was like a spider web thing, but all I could see it was like here, like all across her chest when she wore these low cut shirts. So that means there was some shit going on. Like
My teacher in high school
it's fucking crazy.
covered. You never knew.
There's a big ass engineer at my job that has like he's tall as fuck. His name's Mark. He's fucking built like I mean he's just a tank. He has a sleeve on his right arm. Just fucking goes down tattoos and he just comes in with polos on. You can see the sleeve. And he's just like, what's up? And then there's another guy at my work that has a Rick and Morty tattoo.
See, that's what my tattoos would probably be kind of funny or goofy anyway, because like I think the shit that means a lot to me. That's what they're always like, get a tattoo that means a lot. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I like meaningful tattoo. Like not even like
I'm getting the swimming guy.
you should.
No, like it's happening.
We dope.
That's like gonna be like my, because it's small enough and like I can put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
All right, randomly to just interrupt this, but we're gonna be probably closing off here in about 10 minutes, probably 15. But I just want to give an update. Like, so the podcast quality, I've listened a couple times. I've listened to a few episodes, and we keep having this like echo. Like when we have 3 people, I'm gonna listen to this one, and if we had echo, I apologize. And I also apologize for fucking up and ending the fucking episode. By the way, I'm not worried about it. It's just a learning experience. But anyway, so like for future podcasts, we're gonna have like just jizz as you drink this Mountain Dew. But we're gonna have like it shouldn't skip any more next episode. I'm gonna try to figure that out here soon. I'm having somebody make us a cover art, so instead of having these random pictures a lot of time, we'll have like I'm not gonna give any idea what the cover art is. I'm hoping basically from what we saw.
Solid picture.
From what we saw, it'll be pretty dope. It's gonna be like sketched, and it's gonna be pretty dope looking. But and then whenever that comes out, I'll tweet it, and then like probably we're gonna have a Twitter. I'll put that on the Twitter page. We'll have that out, and everybody can follow that instead of just following us. I won't tweet about it anymore. Thank God, I just retweet my fucking Scoops page. Because it does suck following somebody as like a normal person, and then they're tweeting out their fucking shit, and you're like, motherfucker, I don't want to see this shit on your fucking Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tweet some funny shit and quit. So yeah, so if you want to watch it, I'll just fucking post them on Twitter about it. But we'll have that, and then also I know this from watching Rogan. It's a pain in the ass to sometimes watch people on YouTube, especially when they're not even having video. They're just having a podcast via YouTube with a picture on it. So I'm gonna work on putting it on Apple Music for sure, like iTunes, and then I'm also gonna see how it is to put it on Spotify as well. Because that way people can listen to it while they don't have to like. If somebody texts them, they don't have to get off the YouTube to go fucking. And that's so annoying. I hate that I even have to make people do that. And I feel like people will listen to it more if they can just put like music if they're done listening to music. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do with Rogan. Yeah.
That's how I listen to mine.
Yeah, I hate watching Rogan all the time because I'm at work. I can't watch it. I only watch his though when I want to watch like different clips. But what I'm saying is, as time goes on, we're going to get a lot more advanced with this podcast stuff, so it'll be pretty fun. Probably get the first step is the picture and then the changing on different places, make sure the audio is right after a few listens. We're thinking it's probably the way our room's set up. There's like Dylan's sitting in like a more open space. I'm in a more closed space. It doesn't make sense that mine doesn't echo in the closed space. Only thing I can think of is that these are absorbing the sound.
Could be.
But like there's a fridge to my right, there's a wall in my back behind me and to my left, and Dylan just kind of has like there's no fridge to block him to the right. But
I've got a wall to my right and the wall to my back too. See, it's weird.
And it's weird that his echoes, like him and Chandler, like usually Dylan sits in the middle, and then Chandler, like last time, the guest sits on the opposite side, and he would fucking just echo, both of them. I don't know and it's weird because I was thinking maybe because they're really close.
Yeah, Colin's echo too.
It may just be the third mic.
I'm at.
Maybe because it doesn't have a pop. That makes sense though, because both mics echoed.
Shout out to Keg. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to fucking Keg. He'll be on again in probably another episode, I'm sure.
Yeah,
It'll be
he
dope
used to,
in the whatever future.
The great foot race of Keg and Jay still hasn't occurred, so I'm going to say it here so they feel obligated.
Yeah, if we get this going, they'll probably get bets, dude. Like, they have one guy that's super, super fat, Keg, which we all know. No offense to Keg, but he's fat. He knows he's fat. And then Big J's like fucking 6'6", which fucking poor guy has like
His knees are all.
He's
a big dude too.
Yeah, he's a big dude, and they're gonna race a foot race. Broken knees versus broken belly, and will to lip. I'm saying, but no, that'll be dope to watch. But they'll be on soon. Happy birthday, Keg. But yeah, podcast should be improving as time goes on. And then Nick hasn't been here for a while, but he's sick tonight. Alvy couldn't come because of the car thing, like we said before. Hopefully Nick gets feeling better. But yeah, he'll return. He wasn't here last time either, but it's just because school and stuff. We've all got it. So hard with conflicting schedules. But
yeah, but let us know. So I plan to try and get like pretty active on Twitter and Instagram with like a Scoops account, and I want like a lot of
feedback,
listener
feedback. Maybe even some suggested guests. Like if you have any guests, you're like, this would be cool. My cousin does this, or somebody you know does this. They want to be on, hop them on here. We'll talk to literally anybody. Like, it's just fun to have conversation with people you don't normally have conversation with.
Yeah, we do like to find somebody like we, think there's good conversation to be had. So we've had, quite a few people on here that just do some different stuff.
You can be guy, girl, 70, 20, 35, doesn't matter. Like, really, it's just like we like talking to people about. It's weird. It's cool to get a view of life from someone else's perspective that you're not normally talking to. It is though. That's why I like listening to Rogan, because all these people that come on from like different backgrounds and careers that just talk about the shit they know, and you're like, you can kind of learn on your own too. Your mind gets blown listening to them. It's just cool. So, but anyway, Dylan, you got anything else to say?
No, brother. I think I'm good. I think this is it for me.
Was I asking you?
Yes.
Now, Dylan, you want? Dylan, shut up. I'm talking to Dylan. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to sign off here. Next time will be, next guest will either be Brian Alvey next time, or it'll be a guy named Ryan Riker that I know. He's friends with my mom. He's a comedian at the Comedy Caravan, does open mics all the time. Great guy. We'll have him on, so, yeah, keep staying tuned, keep being whatever. We'll see y'all later. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, we really, also, yeah, I was going to say that. Anybody that listens, we really do appreciate that you listen. It's fun to talk to people. We'll do it with nobody listens or people listen, but thank you for listening. It really does mean a lot that people still listen, so.
All right.
But yeah, everybody take it easy. Have a good one.
That'll be it. Scoops out.
Yep.